don't know why. Wow.
We're back.
So I don't know why, but I just had that feeling that the reverb was going to work. Man, I don't know. I just had these supernatural feelings from God, man.
It's the on-air sign.
It probably is, because you know what? The last time we used it was probably the last time that the reverb worked. And, man, now this is beginning to feel like a season right now. Like a Gonzalez Galyean season. Wow. It's feeling good, man. I'm feeling great now.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I know my hair probably looks terrible. It's looked bad all day. But that's not what matters. No.
What matters?
What if it didn't matter? What if it didn't matter? You know that song?
Mm-mm.
I'll show you later. I just don't even want to try to look to find it right now. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
old. Anyways, I think it's like what if I was an astronaut? What if I was a baker? I don't know. And then it's
What
like,
if it doesn't matter?
what if it doesn't matter? It's a very meaningful and unmeaningful song. Now I feel like I have to find it.
Well, we can't listen to the whole thing on here.
Right. What if it... My wife just texted me and said, I think it needs to go back in the oven. I agree, even though I ate it all. I need to look at the lyrics, because if I don't, then I will never know if it's the right song. I don't know. I don't know if that was it. I'm pretty sure. What if? Oh, that's a Matthew West song. No, that's not. Man, I don't know. I'll try to find it for next time or something. I don't want to sit here and bore everybody and trying to look for it. But yeah, no, it's feeling like a Gonzalez Galyean season now. We're on season 4. Gosh, I meant to text my wife back. Season 4, episode 97.
Yep.
And, great news and bad news, right?
Yeah, so we got a sad day for Gonzalez and Galyean today.
It really was, actually. We shot our shot.
Yep. Got our first rejection.
Got hit back with that bulletproof presidential glass.
Yeah, I know.
That's what happened.
We had our first rejection as a guest, and we were talking about earlier, we're just going to blast him. We have to.
Yeah, well, see,
Full-on
my
diss
thing is, I didn't send the text I wanted to send, and I think that's what mattered. What if it didn't matter, but what if it did?
Okay.
And so my text, I just said, hey, man, we'd appreciate it if you were in the show. We've heard a lot of good things. Like, we've heard a lot of people have suggested you. And he's like, nah. Well, what I should have said was...
You're going to be on the show?
No, so I was going to say, hey, we'd appreciate you if you were on the show. You can always say no, though, just like drugs. Except for it's more fun when you say yes. But don't do drugs. And I think that would have appealed better. I mean, he's not a druggie or anything. But,
Yeah. Do you think the text would have got him?
Yeah, no, I think it would have been like, I wasn't going to, but this was funny. Maybe these guys really are all the hype. And I feel like he didn't give us a chance.
I feel like what we ought to say is, well, too late. You've already been on the podcast, kind of. So, with the Murph challenge.
I know, yeah.
So, your excuse isn't valid.
So
let's do it.
When we listen, so it's not even gonna be a shout out when we say his name. What would we call
No, it's not
that?
a shout out. It's a
a
diss, bro.
Dude.
Congratulations, bro. You just got your first Gonzalez and Galyean diss.
Diss him right now.
Diss him? You want me to call him out right now?
Yeah.
Joel Lyles. You're being roasted, bro.
Yeah.
The roast of Joel Lyles.
Listen.
Instead of being a guest.
You know how many Lyles that would kill to get on this show?
Like,
They would love to be on this show.
They would love to be on it.
I can think of many. Jay's already been on it, so not Jay, but we'd love to have him back at some point. But we need to let other people join. I think Kathleen would probably be the last one that would really want to.
Right.
But she might. But I think everybody else would. So it's like, you really missed your shot, and one day you're gonna wish you did. And one day you're going to, look back at this and be like, this really could have changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the Gonzalez Galyean show does. You know,
Yeah.
it is life changing, obviously.
Because how many times have we had people on here that was like, man, I wasn't really sure about that, but that was fun. You know,
Exactly.
every single one of them.
You know, like for real, life it's life changing. So let's go back to our guests that we've had, and let's evaluate. They came into the show, and then after they left the show, after doing the show, like what has happened, like what's God doing in their lives. Daniel Davis, man, he was a school teacher. Shout out, man.
Shout out.
He was doing great. Granted, it wasn't the best episode, not on him, on us. But what is he doing now? He's making big bucks, man. He's out there working hard. I think he just had a birthday.
He had a birthday,
so he got that going for him.
Got himself a girl now, I think.
He might have a girlfriend.
I think so.
He's blossomed.
Yeah.
Josh McMorris.
Mm-hmm.
He's married now and has a house.
Right.
When he did the podcast, he didn't have either of those.
Nope.
He did have a girlfriend, but who else we had?
Who else we had on this thing?
My sister. She has a boyfriend now. She was on the show.
Yeah. Well, Emily was